welcome into Swinehart Field in Shelby Township, Michigan for tonight's United Women's Soccer League matchup between the Nationals and Muskegon Risers, live right here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Best, my name's Jonathan Turner, bringing you all the action for not one game, but two here this evening as we get ready for this UWS matchup. Nationals come into this game sitting in second place behind first place Corktown Hawks. With 2 games remaining, they need a win here tonight to have a chance to get the second and final playoff spot going into their season finale next Sunday against none other, the Corktown Hawks. What do the Nationals have to do tonight to get themselves a shot at a spring championship, Steve?
Well, first and foremost, on the offensive end, be clinical in those times when the opportunities arise, as we've seen this Muskegon team a couple times now, and there's chances are going to come. So the opportunities will be there tonight, and we'll see if the Nationals can take advantage.
There I completely agree with you on that, as the Corktown Hawks currently sitting in that first spot. 15 points overall. They have 18 goals for, Steve, 1 against. The Nationals below have 10 points. Tonight they have a chance to grab 3 to get to that 13 points. Right behind them, City Athletic in that third spot with 9 points. Jaguars currently sitting in 4th. And the Muskegon Risers currently sitting in 5th. They are struggling this season. They currently have 33 goals against for only 2-4 for a goal differential of minus 31.
Yeah, not the most ideal place to be, but you know, they're going to come out and compete hard today and force the Nationals to have to work for those 3 points tonight.
No question about that. We got a lot of action coming up here on the other side of the break. Starting 11, International Walk-On National Anthem, and 45 minutes of action. You're watching UWS Soccer on the Michigan Soccer Network. Save, no, and goes in! Zambelli with the first goal of the evening. Coming here in the Steinwasser. Good little move from him. Steinwasser pokes it in for goal number 4. Oh, good move by Wen. Cost to 6. Wide open net for Koscheck. And he with a shot. Oh my gosh, far post. It goes in. Right back in. Out comes the goalkeeper. And it's going to find the goal. Oh, it's a shot. Oh, and a diving save. Koscheck just inside the 18. Left footed cross to Steinwasser. Saved by Slau. Good move. Shot. It goes in. Back of the net. This one back in the mixer. Espinosa gets a head on it. Will that go in? And it does! Oh, look at this. Look at this. That might be a good That's Cervantes. That's wow. The Michigan Soccer Network covers all levels of soccer from youth, high school, college, and professional throughout the state of Michigan. Blatches with a shot low, and he makes the goal. What a shot there, low, near post, under the arms of Best. Our mission here at the Michigan Soccer Network is to bring your event to life. Full commentary, multi-camera options are available, and we are here to make the game of soccer in Michigan that much better. Good ball off his chest, down, save again by Heisch. What a he still has it, top of the 18, shot coming, and it's a goal. How they have it is a cross coming in. Hodgson gets a touch, he gets the first goal. He makes up for it from the first one in the first half, that offsides call, and there's the first goal in club history. To learn more, visit MichiganSoccerNetwork.com today.
Their first ball, their first uniform, their first number, their first teammate, their first goal, their first coach. We take great care in making sure their first isn't their last. We're so much more than a soccer class. Come play with us today at KickstartToddlerSoccer.com.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
We like to do it before we go out on the weekend.
We do.
We do it every week.
Whether we need to or not.
We did it today.
It was really dirty.
My parents do it every day.
Hey, kiddo!
Do it every day with the Unlimited Club only at Jack's Car Wash. Protect your car from the hot summer sun, dust, dirt, and contaminants all summer long with the Jack's Unlimited Club.
Join today, starting at just $24.99 a month.
Welcome back into Swinehart Field here in Shelby Township, Michigan. Roughly about 15 minutes or so from Oak University, where the referees went prior to here. So as they look like they might be rolling in here momentarily, there might be a slight delay to the start of this one, Steve. You know, what can you do?
That's, you know, it seems to be the norm. There's always something that happens unique to our games. So our referees going to the wrong location, probably because the assigner never changed the location after the team, or the team failed to indicate it to the assigner. But, you know, we roll with the punches, John. Nothing stops us.
It doesn't.
That gives us more time, more air to fill, more things to talk about.
Less time to get to our next game.
Right. But, you know, those are future problems, and I live in the here and now.
Maybe we should call in the helicopter.
You know, that would be pretty neat.
There's plenty of room right back there behind.
Don't call Kobe's guy.
I know. Wow. Too soon.
It's been 2 years. Like,
I think it might be still too soon. But with that being said, it is not Sunday. It's Saturday evening. It feels like a Sunday to me. I'm not sure why that would be.
You still got one day left on the weekend. So
I know. But we have a fun-filled night for you. We've got women's soccer, UWS soccer here at 5 o'clock when this game gets underway, when the referees do arrive. And then immediately following this game, me and Steve will drive 40 minutes
should we go live on our drive?
Maybe to Hurley Field
live on
in
the drive.
Berkeley for tonight's UPSL championship matchup between Detroit United and Cedars FC. I know we got a promo video we're going to line up right now. Let's get that thing rolling. And we'll come back here on the other side. You're watching live soccer here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Detroit is a city built on toughness, grit, culture, and history. Oh, what a good ball to Barista. One time in the net and goal. For a lot of people, soccer is not just a sport, it's a way of life.
Opportunity.
Shot low, and it goes in! The tie, cuts it back, shot, finds the back of the goal. Puts the icing on the cake here at Hurley Field. Right shot, far post, off the post. Detroit United versus Cedars FC for the Spring Midwest East UPSL Championship. Kickoff tonight at 8:30 p.m. only on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Their first ball. Their first uniform. their first number, their first teammate, their first goal, their first coach. We take great care in making sure their first isn't their last. We're so much more than a soccer class. Come play with us today at kickstarttoddlersoccer.com.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Every generation knows where to go when their car gets dirty. And every generation understands the timeless family tradition of Jack's Car Wash. Families know that a clean car by Jack's just rides better.
We begin with your dream, your drive, your grit, the heart and vision of every member of your team. We take it all, and from those threads of greatness, we weave a uniform of a champion. In many ways, our sport is just like yours. We've brought together a team of elite designers. We've put in the time and the sweat, perfecting our craft over 14 years. We've outfitted thousands of teams for thousands of victories, approaching each new project, each new game, like it's the only one we'll ever play. And let's be honest, we've done it all with a quality so unmatched that some can't help but call it perfection. You know, it's more than just a shirt. Look like a champion, play like a champion. A champion powered by the G. Hashtag GBrandUSA. GBrandUSA. Elite design, unmatched quality, American pride. We're proudly made in the USA.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75. I'm now, and here we are, doing it for the first time here tonight on June 6th.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we have a good base.
Their first ball, their first uniform, their first number, their first teammate, their first goal, their first coach. We take great care in making sure their first isn't their last. We're so much more than a soccer class. Come play with us today at kickstarttoddlersoccer.com.
Welcome back here into Swinehart Field, and we are in a slight delay as the referees are currently in transit from Oakland University. where this game originally was supposed to be, but due to field conflicts and things like that, Steve had to move. So and then next Sunday in our matchup, when we see the Corktown Hawks here on Sunday evening on the 3rd, this game will be here as well. Maybe we should inform the referees now.
might be wise to give them a heads up.
So, referees, if you are watching this in preparation for the game here next Sunday, July 3rd.
Doing your scouting.
Yep, game is here at 8 p.m. next Sunday evening, July the 3rd, July 4th weekend, here at Swinehart Field. Right afterwards, there'll be fireworks at Borden Park off here to our left-ish. And behind us, the Utica fireworks will be taking place. So we'll have 2 different fireworks in between us at the same time. Not too shabby, right?
It's a lot of fireworks going on.
I know. So it's just making me think that when we leave here at 10 o'clock, it's going to be really hard to get home.
You never know. We by the time if we don't stay for all the fireworks, we can get out while the others are still watching.
So question, okay, so let's talk about fireworks for a second. My kids love fireworks. I think I as a kid, I don't know if I like them or not, but to me right now, I just go because my kids love them, Steve. My wife seems to love them too. It's just exploding colors.
Are you a ooh guy or an ah guy?
It's more like a I really don't care guy.
Oh, okay.
Because you see, you're going there for 20 minutes first off, you're waiting 4 hours to watch 20 minutes of whatever.
Sure.
And then there's 4 hours of waiting to traffic to clear to get out of there.
Yeah, I'll be attending the Livonia Spree fireworks tomorrow.
Okay.
But pairing that with the Spree event and the carnival food and the carnival rides and games and such, so then the fireworks then become the nightcap after all of that.
The coup de grace.
Right, which I guess I just don't understand the people that get their spots like 5 hours in advance.
Well,
those are the ones. That's the ones that
Well, I see. If I do something, I want to do it right, and I'm the guy that is annoyed by having the fact that I have to do it. Like for example,
if you want to get to, you have to go there 5 hours.
Yesterday we got up bright and early to go to Grand Haven to go to the beach, and I know that if you get there bright and early, you get a better spot.
You didn't get there bright and early. You got there at like 11:30.
We did, but it's a Friday, so bright and early on a Friday is more like 1.
Oh, so you guys were there early.
We were there early.
Oh, nice.
We got there at 11. We got there like 11:30. We had, we
people still have jobs and stuff. So.
That's right. That's right. See, no one goes to the beach at Friday at 1 unless they're on vacation. That's usually not so much, especially the week before July the 4th. So, yeah, we timed that thing just perfectly. As we're just trying to waste some time right now. So we're waiting for these referees to show up.
We are literally just filling time because I'll be honest, this is the first time I've ever been to this field. So never refereed a game here, never played here, nothing.
Fun fact.
I love
fun
facts.
Back in 1997,
yes,
during our state championship run at Troy Athens High School, we won our Division I semifinal game here in kicks from the penalty spot against De La Salle High School right on this field. Now, granted, it wasn't. It was grass.
Does this bring back memories every time you come here?
Well, no, because then after that, I came back here, and as a senior, I won a district final here in overtime. Goal was scored down that far end. Golden goal at that time. I said they still had golden goals. Won it and won a district final here, and then I did referee a game here, a regional final, back in 2014. Rochester Adams versus Clarkston.
Okay.
And that went to kicks and penalty spot as well. Every time I've been here, it's gone overtime.
I'm glad that tonight can just be a tie because they don't even play extra time. So
I know,
I think
right?
We're in good hands.
I know, but
we are in good hands.
I've had a lot of experience on this. Well, again, this was in that field. This field was turf then. The last time I was here, but before that, it was grass.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I assume,
and that scoreboard looks legit.
So I assume that both Utica and Eisenhower utilize this field for, I'm guessing, both football and other sports and stuff. Or do they also have soccer-specific stadiums?
I would imagine the Utica High School uses for everything. Yeah, I don't think there's any soccer-specific fields.
Gotcha.
In this side of town. I mean, there's only a few in Michigan that are soccer-specific. Lake Orion's one of them. I know Northville and Novi have their own, right?
Yeah, like the Plymouth Canton, they have their own specific. St. Mary's Catholic Central downriver has one. There are a fair amount of schools, but yeah, there's definitely not as many depending in the different parts of Metro Detroit. As we still awaiting the referees here, the Muskegon Risers are choosing to stay in the locker room, stay cooled. Then we've seen the Nationals start to come out and re-warm back up. This delay is just really, really, really giving us a great start to our night and the timing that everything needs to happen today. So right now, John, let's just take a deep breath and hug it out, man. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay.
I do not see any referees coming in from the parking lot.
Yeah, I don't either. I told you that it's going to be.
Steve, go grab your stuff. Go, man.
This time I do have stuff. Last time I just didn't have my car, but this time I actually have gear.
Some cars are pulling in right now into a gated area back behind. That might be the referees. I see vehicles pulling in. Yes.
Maybe.
Tell them no walk-on, no anthem. Let's just go. Let's get video of them coming out of their cars.
Oh, they're gonna they still have to check it. They still have to check in the teams.
Let's zoom that.
Muskegon's still got to come out and warm up again. I know they're not even dressed. Well, if that's a referee. So
I saw a bunch of cars just pull in.
I know,
I'm
but
assuming that's.
I'm trying to look.
Wait, no, maybe it's a player.
Nope, that's a family.
Oh yeah.
Unless that's a family with the
ref.
ref. No, that's a ref.
That's a ref.
Yep.
Let's get a video of that. Oh, that's a good video. That's a good picture. Has some saves there.
Well, we got one.
That's all we need.
No.
No.
We need a few more than that.
All right, it's like he's waiting to walk on the track.
Oh, he's in no rush because.
Oh, there's another one.
We got two.
Well, if this game gets underway at 5:30, that puts us an end time of right around 7:15.
All right.
We get out of here by 7:30. We get there maybe by 8:10.
All right.
Maybe we just push it back 15 minutes. So as we're talking through the delay. And here comes the other team coming out of the locker room.
Here comes Muskegon. So progress is being made. The teams are headed out. Looks like our third team is arriving. Still, there's going to be some clerical duties that have to be done from the referee side before they're going to kick things off. But
I just sent a message to Detroit United asking for a 15-minute delay of our game tonight. See if they can get that done. So if they're watching this, we appreciate the delay. So it's just ball. Well, referees are coming out now, which is good. That's the Muskegon, right? Here's the lineup, by the way, But we do apologize. We'll get underway here momentarily. We're going to step away here for a break. The delay here due to referees going to the wrong location. You're watching or about to watch live soccer here on the Michigan Soccer Network. The Michigan Soccer Network covers all levels of soccer from youth, high school, college, and professional throughout the state of Michigan. Blatch has a shot low, and he makes the goal. What a shot there, low, near post, under the arms of Best. Our mission here at the Michigan Soccer Network is to bring your event to life. Full commentary, multi-camera options are available, and we are here to make the game of soccer in Michigan that much better. Good ball off his chest, down, save again by Heisch. What a he still has it, top of the 18, shot coming, and it's a goal. How they have it is a cross coming in. Hodgson gets a touch, he gets the first goal. He makes up for it from the first one in the first half, that offsides call, and there's the first goal in club history. To learn more, visit MichiganSoccerNetwork.com today.
Their first ball. their first uniform, their first number, their first teammate, their first goal, their first coach. We take great care in making sure their first isn't their last. We're so much more than a soccer class. Come play with us today at kickstarttoddlersoccer.com.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
We like to do it before we go out on the weekend.
We do.
We do it every week.
Whether we need to or not.
We did it today.
It was really dirty.
My parents do it every day.
Hey, kiddo!
Do it every day with the Unlimited Club only at Jack's Car Wash. Protect your car from the hot summer sun, dust, dirt, and contaminants all summer long with the Jack's Unlimited Club.
Join today, starting at just $24.99 a month.
We begin with your dream, your drive, your grit, the heart and vision of every member of your team. We take it all, and from those threads of greatness, we weave a uniform of a champion. In many ways, our sport is just like yours. We've brought together a team of elite designers. We've put in the time and the sweat, perfecting our craft over 14 years. We've outfitted thousands of teams for thousands of victories, approaching each new project, each new game, like it's the only one we'll ever play. And let's be honest, we've done it all with a quality so unmatched that some can't help but call it perfection. You know, it's more than just a shirt. Look like a champion, play like a champion. A champion powered by the G. Hashtag GBrandUSA. GBrandUSA. Elite design, unmatched quality, American pride. We're proudly made in the USA.
Welcome back here into Swinehard Field for the leisurely stroll here on Saturday evening. UWS Soccer here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Nationals playing host here at the Muskegon RISERS. The Nationals looking to get their 13th point here of the season tonight. 3 points gets them that one step closer to the playoff hopes that they're looking for here this season in their inaugural season in the UWS. And there you see that the look there. You saw a few moments ago the referees. They raced over from Oak University and strolled. We actually saw some dancing on the way in, so you know. But we appreciate it nonetheless, and hopefully we'll get this thing underway here momentarily. But we appreciate your patience as we're just waiting for this thing to get underway. As it looks like the Risers might go back to their locker room. That's what it looks like.
Gonna give the referees a chance to warm up. This is, this is going just according to plan.
That it is. If you can't tell in our voices, our level of happiness.
The sarcasm is just seeping out. Just, you know. Sometimes you can't control these things, and you know,
amateur soccer at its finest.
Truly, you know, it's really the best way to put it, John. There's not a whole lot we can control. There's not a whole lot that can be done about it at this point. We got to adapt, adjust, and carry on. Hopefully, the guys over at Hurley will be late as well or go to the wrong field. And that's what we should do, sabotage the ref of the later game. Tell the refs that they're going to someplace close.
Yeah, I would say so. I don't.
Might be our best hope, best chance.
Yep. Again, don't know. We don't know the status of. We're in the blue and the red tonight. We're gonna get our first look tonight at Maggie Reamer. We haven't seen her, I don't think, all season. If we have, but maybe during one of the games I wasn't a part of. But why don't we take a look at the starting 11s here for each side, Steve? When you're done with your side project.
There's always something going on in this booth. All right, yeah, let's get to the starting 11. First for the Risers of Muskegon. Starting in goal is Caitlin Tomasak. Also starting for the Risers, Katie Magruder, Sydney Chura, Kirsten Koryanek, Shay Norden, Kylie Sauerbeck, Molly Wolf, Stephanie Yeager, Alexis Ponstein, Sydney Schenk, and Rory Brown. And starting tonight for the Nationals, starting in goal, Maya Bellamon, Ella Offer, Caitlin Ducharme, Lauren Turner, Alex Pulaski, Cecilia Steinwasher, Maggie Reimer, Anna Karam, Maria Kaschalk, Sophia Nguyen, and Justice Tillotson.
It's a good lineup here for both sides. Thanks, Steve, for bringing those lineups to life, as you always do here. And we do apologize to those at home, as now the Risers come out wearing white jerseys. They were wearing blue kits here a few moments ago as they make their walk out. As you see, Coach Mami Yamaguchi. And
bigger question, will Coach Mami Yamaguchi get in the game today?
I don't know, man. I mean, we
she
saw
is a
her,
registered sub.
She is. We saw her last Sunday play for a few moments. She looked good. She had a few good moments out there, and actually had an assist, I believe, or she took a shot ahead off the bar that led to a goal. But in all fairness, that was an 8-0 win. So I don't know if that's. I want to give a ton of credit. You know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is. It is 5:23. We have hopefully this thing will start here right at 5:30. With no water breaks in the 90-degree weather. Doubtful. I know. Can we ask for delayed halftime, like 10-minute halftime?
5-minute halftime.
So they're doing captains right now there at midfield. Let's take a look at it here. Yeah, it was interesting as we watched the referees pull up. It seems almost like a whole family came. Like it was almost like it's a family affair this afternoon for refereeing. Now I've done that. I've brought my whole family to a game when I refereed.
They show up to a lot of the broadcasts.
They do. It's a family affair.
It's a family affair.
We are a full-fledged family.
It's too bad the name Turner Sports already exists.
That's right. It's true. As we're just gonna, my guess is that we probably will not do a walk-on now. They're just gonna come on out and do this. Looks like that might be the case, which is much appreciated at this point.
The quicker we get started, the better for all parties involved.
I don't recognize the referees. Do you?
Nope. One of them I do, but I'm not always the best with names, and I don't know the others, so I won't try.
Fair enough. Well, we are about to get underway here as the referees have taken the field. The 25-minute delay. And you're going to see Muskegon Risers in the white and blue kits going right to left on your screen. The Nationals in blue and red kits going left to right. They will have the kickoff. And we are about to get underway here in a moment. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're watching us right now on the Michigan Soccer Network's YouTube channel. Hit subscribe, hit that bell. That way you're notified every time we go live or add new content. We go live a lot here on the MSN as we are officially underway here at Swinehart Field. The Nationals will Steinwasser to Karam. Swings near side to Koscheck. Sophie Nguyen pushes one inside the 12 and then cleared out by a riser defender. Ooh, down goes Tillotson. That's the first foul of the afternoon.
Tillotson does a good job there to come back to the ball, play with her back to ball to the goal, to play that holding up forward. And in doing so, wins a free kick here in a dangerous spot for the Nationals early in this first opening minutes.
None of the jerseys match what they gave us for the Risers. Probably because they changed their jerseys.
Yep.
Ball played right in. That's going to go right in the hands of Tomasak.
Well, you know.
Well, we do have their pictures, so maybe that might help. I mean, Sydney Shank up top, I see that. I just don't see number 20 on the roster, anywhere number 10. Ball played over to Koscheck. It's a good ball. She'll enter the 18. Down by the end line, good defensive play. Now Lauren Turner will collect this. That was to the Charm, and now Steinwasser out wide on that far side. Puts the ball in the box, up and over.
Yeah, shot there different from distance from Ella Offer. Tough angle there, and that kind of distance going to be difficult to score. But the Nationals here with early possession, the early opportunities, trying to make sure Muskegon has to stay on their back foot, have to defend.
All played up to Shank. Mentioned in the pregame that Risers have yet to win a game this season. They're 0-6. 2 goals for, 33 against. Offensively not found a way this season to get it done. And defensively found it really hard to keep their opponents off the board. This ball played into Tillotson. Goes to Nguyen.
No, we've been in the sun all day.
It's Offer. Now out to Koscheck here on this near side. Down by the end line. Puts it inside and right into the arms. Caitlin Tomasak. Tomasak will punt this up and go right to Lauren Turner. It's good work by Nguyen. Down by the end line, inside the box. That was for Descharm, and then Reamer will get a touch on it, and I'll go up and over.
Good work there from Sophia Nguyen. We've spoken to her a couple times. She was a player of the game in one of our chances. She's very dangerous in and around the box. Very good skill set, individual talent. Can find her teammates. She plays a good ball there, just unable to find the feet of Ducharme and just out of the reach of Maggie Reimer from getting a clean look on goal.
So as Turner will play this back to Anna Karam, playing center back here today for the Nationals. Out to Koscheck. Ball into Descharme. She's a very dangerous player. Top of the 18 for Nguyen. Takes a whack and is cleared up. Ponstein, now Nguyen inside the 18 and put up there for Tillotson. She just can't get a touch on it. This will roll all the way here on this near side and out for a throw-in.
You know, John, having seen this Nationals team play now multiple times, you see the versatility of a lot of these players rotating in and around. Sometimes they're playing center back, sometimes they're playing outside mid, sometimes they're playing up top. And that versatility and flexibility that Coach Mami Yamaguchi has in her squad really allows them to play in various formations, to play with a little different styles, knowing that they can have some interchangeable parts and utilize players in various positions throughout the game or whatever that opponent requires.
Agreed. Is now here come the Risers. Ball comes inside. Steinwasser gets a piece of it. And goes right in the arms of Maya Bellamon. So this roll is out to Karam.
Yeah, there's that ball there. Good work there from Steinwasser to get a touch on it. Ensures that ball stays away from the opponent, and Bellamon comes out and scoops it up.
This offer finds Reamer on that far side. She's got a really good left foot. And then she'll earn her and the Nationals her first corner of the afternoon. If you're just joining us, we thank you very much. You're watching United Women's Soccer League One action here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Nationals hosting here Muskegon Risers. Alongside Steve Besk, I'm Jonathan Turner. So it looks like Sophia Nguyen will take this corner kick for the Nationals. Ball's played in. Turner gets a head on it, and that does not hit the frame and goes wide.
Good ball in there from Nguyen, finds the head of Turner. Just doesn't get herself squared towards the goal to make sure that ends up on frame. As we're going to see here, the ball comes in, just doesn't get her body turned and puts that header far wide outside that back post.
It's Kornick that played that. Onstein back to Kornick. Koscheck comes in, fights hard. Oh, steps in, now one-on-one with Tomasek. Tomasek comes up big and makes the save. It's a golden opportunity there, Steve.
Yeah, great opportunity in for Koscheck. She comes in here, wins a good tackle. Ball bounces right to her. Got to bury that in the corner. Got to find a way to put that where the goalie isn't. But Tomasek comes out, makes herself big, makes a save, and keeps this thing scoreless.
Throw one here now on this near side. If you're watching and you happen to see a player on your team, the Risers, like their number, let us know in the comments. We don't know who number 10 is.
I thought 20 was Rory Brown because she was the only one on the roster that didn't have a number.
Correct, but then there's a 10.
Right, so that was the one number I saw that didn't match up, but now then there's a 10. So
there's also number 8 that we don't have on the roster either.
Yeah, so I don't know if any of them are right now.
I know, I know number 12 is Wolf. So we just, if you're watching and you can help out, that'd be appreciative. We'll try at halftime to get that corrected. Like 25. Oh, that's sad. It's Magruder. Ball up over the top for Shank. Out comes Bellamon. She gets a grab on it and crowd that one in. So far, the Nationals not dictating play the way that maybe you thought they would here early in this game. Maybe the delay, Steve, as 10 minutes into this one. I mean, playing against an opponent in the Risers that struggling this season would be an understatement.
Yeah, I think the delay, and not that it was by any means of major length, but sometimes that delay can just quiet the energy and the momentum that you build up in the warm-up and that you're trying to come out with, knowing that, your timeline and what you have till kickoff, and then that gets delayed. So definitely can happen. But, Muskegon has done a good job defensively here to start this match. The Nationals have got a few opportunities, couple in on goal with the early save there from Tomasek, but Muskegon's hanging in here early.
That they are. It's a good cutback and offer there to defend on Schenk. It's Ponstein there. Throws it into Schenk, but kind of pops up as Steinwasser gets a touch on it. Bellamon, you could hear her calling for it as a shot. It's blocked and up and out on that far side.
Yeah, maybe you could hear on the broadcast, but Maya Bellamon was screaming for that ball. Her defender either didn't hear or not in time, and makes the clearance. I'm not sure why Maya Bellamon was going to try to come get that one. That's one where you maybe recognize, right, where it's going to your defender, let your defender clear it. A little bit too far away from her. She would have really had to come a long distance to make that save. So probably end up working out for the best that her defender made the clearance there.
Kyle Chura just chimed in saying number 24 is Sydney Chura, a sophomore that plays at Savannah College of Art and Design. I don't see 24 on the field. Oh, there I do. Now I do. Playing center back. There it is. Oh, good ball into Lauren Turner. Referee keeps his flag down. That might have thrown. I think maybe someone was thinking that she was offside, but the way she reacted to that almost seemed like maybe she was expecting a call.
Yeah, I think the ball just kind of gets stuck under her foot here, as we'll see here. And a lovely ball in. She is on. She takes the touch, and, yeah, her left foot comes up over the ball. And by the time she tries to corral it and get it back under control, the defender there makes the play and clears it away. It's Reamer. That's Kelly Sorek right back for the Risers. Facing off against Maggie Reamer and throwing now for the Risers. Now it's a throw-in for the Nationals. 13th minute. There's Nguyen, look to put that one in, and that's Sorek that clears it up, and now the ball to Pulaski. And Karam on this near side. Tillotson to Karam. Ball bounces to Descharme. Met by immediate pressure there from number 25, Magruder. And now they'll maintain possession in the Nationals. Good ball into Koscheck. Meg's number 20. Fortunately, we don't have number 20's name. Maybe fortunately there.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Karam back to Pulaski, and
Koscheck caught her there with the legs open, but she lost possession right after, so it didn't come out to be too dangerous of a play there.
Ball put in for Descharme. Not a bad ball, and it'll go in Kaylin Tomasak's hands. Her kit is real close to the white jerseys. I know it's not. It's like a greenish tint with like an orange lines, but it's hard to tell from here, no?
The goalkeeper?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a different color, but it's also not a very drastic contrast of colors given the teams. Well, when they were wearing the darker kit in the warm-up, I think it would have been fine, but then they switched to white. So, especially with that light hitting, as you can see here, yeah, it's not.
Pulaski finds Koscheck. Got Nguyen making a good run, and then switched there inside to Lauren Turner. Over the top for Nguyen. Out comes Tomasak. Nguyen gets a touch, and so does Tomasak.
Good play there from Caitlin Tomasak to come off her line and get a touch. Otherwise, Sophia Nguyen is in with an open goal.
Ponstein to Schenk, and that's too much as it goes to Pulaski and all the way back to Bellamon. Steinwasser playing the defensive holding midfield position tonight for the Nationals. Been there a staple for them all season long. Been very, very productive. Now Reamer will be called for being an offside position, and she's held her own down there in the middle of the park. Been a workhorse here for the Nationals. Something we talked about in a previous broadcast, that intangible thing that a player like Cecile Steinwasser brings to a game, Steve.
Yeah, absolutely. And, a lot of times the things that go unnoticed on the score sheet, you're not getting the assists, you're not getting the goals, but you're making those tackles in midfield. You're preventing opportunities from the other side attacking. And those are the things that win you games. Those are the things that you have to be doing. You have to have those players in the middle of the park, winning tackles back, winning the ball back, distributing, and also marking the other team's better players in the middle of the field. And she does that and does it really well.
Ball goes all the way back to Tomasak. You can hear the sounds of racing cars off in the distance there, Steve. It's one of the benefits of a summer day. We are officially in summer.
That we are.
Or the new spring here in Michigan.
Finally finished March.
This Lauren Turner's going to have media pressure and almost given away. One thing that you can do, and this is something that happens all the time in soccer, and in all sports for that matter, is you take a team for granted. Take them lightly. So you play a game like tonight where a team that you should be beating, you let them stick around, and you don't play your normal game. You take them for granted. As Reamer will put this one in, it'll go across the box and picked up by a riser defender and cleared out. But the reality is that you could take this team for granted, and they could come back, they could steal one here. You got to play your game, and not that the Nationals aren't doing that. Is when we'll put this across the box, a swing and a miss there by Reamer.
Good ball there again from Sophia Nguyen, trying to find her teammates. Maggie Reamer on the other end of it, but just can't get to the touch. Yeah, to your point, John, the Nationals, I wouldn't say they're taking them lightly in the way that they're playing. They're not playing off and playing back, but just haven't been able to find enough good opportunities here to crack and break that deadlock. But I see it coming here soon. They keep the pressure up.
Ball comes across, draw a corner once again here for the Nationals, corner number 2 here of the evening.
Another dangerous opportunity. Last time the ball came in, found the head of Lauren Turner, just couldn't get herself square enough to goal to put that header on frame.
This ball comes in from Nguyen, and Steinwasser was right there. She had a good look at it, but cleared out by the risers. Now Nguyen gets his ball once again. Good move from Nguyen. Up to Tillotson, touch on it with her left foot, saved by Tomasak, and then cleared off the line.
Great individual play from Sophia Nguyen. Gets the ball across, finds her teammates. Justice Tillotson, but unable to put this one past as we see the great footwork there from Wynn. Plays the ball back. Tillotson gets a shot, deflected and blocked.
What a good look by our camera guy down there. Wow.
Yeah, really great angle to see that movement there from Sophia, making that step over, getting her defender to commit, that creating space for her to play that ball into Tillotson. As this cross is cleared out from the riser defender.
It's number 8. If you guys know who number 8 is, let us know. So that ball did not look like a good throw in whatsoever. Nguyen now down by the end line. Puts it across for Tillotson, just too much pace. Cromwell back to Pulaski. Nationals are knocking on the doorstep. Reamer will play this far for Tillotson. She gets a piece of it. Tillotson, shot on Tomasak, save. Ducharme now, rebound. And then now deflected out here to Koscheck. Puts us across to no one. And it'll go out, but not, and stay in. Ball's played right back into Tillotson, who just can't get around on it. Ball back to Reamer. She's going to put this back in left-footed far post, and Tomasak's able to come up with it.
Some good sustained pressure here from the Nationals. Some great effort there on the far side to keep that ball in. When I think everyone thought that one was going to probably roll out, but the Nationals continue their pressure, keep that ball in, get another shot here. Tomasak has had to be huge.
And once again, here come the Nationals. The pressure continues from the Nationals. This ball played for Tillotson just over her head, and Cindy Churro will clear it up. Just not too far, though, as the Nationals once again coming back down their throat. Lauren Turner shot from distance, and it's not even close.
Looks like we're going to take our water break here as the teams found a good opportunity about halfway through the half here to take the break, and both teams will get some hydration as our hydration break is. We've not had one yet, have we, John?
I think we have.
Maybe not on the game you and I have done, but
that's true.
That's true. Because
is there a hydration break for announcers? What do we get?
There's.
Yeah. In between throw-ins?
Halftime commercial breaks.
That's true. That's okay. Well played. Well played. But we are, yes, as Steve had so eloquently pointed out, that we are in the heat. The heat index, when it hits a certain point, they recommend water breaks. We are today, the temperature here today, I believe, last time I looked was 91 degrees outside. But on the turf, it feels like 103. 89 is what they're saying. 89 degrees.
Yeah, and the turf always increases that heat level almost anywhere between 7 and 10 degrees. So, yeah, it's a scorcher out there. The heat index, I'm sure, especially down at turf level, field level, is pretty high right now. So, don't need to risk anything, take any chances, and we'll take that, quick minute, 2-minute water hydration break and get back to the rest of the first half.
That we will. As referees were already kind of getting ready back at it seemed like. But yeah, what a beautiful evening. We are not only getting just started here tonight. This is our first game of 2. Steve and I are calling obviously this game here. The 5:30 start that we end up having, maybe shortly before 5:30. And then we will be heading over here immediately following the conclusion of this game. We will be heading over to Hurley Field in Berkeley for an 8:30 kickoff of the UPSL Midwest Championship, Steve. It's championship Saturday night here on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Yeah, looking forward to that one. I think Detroit United is going to be obviously they're the favorite coming in, right? But I think Cedars is playing off a lot of momentum, a lot of confidence coming into this, knowing that they can, dethrone the champions with that chance on the line and what that means to those guys. And that Cedars squad has been a group of guys that have played together for a good while. Same with Detroit United, so a lot of experience. Not surprised by the matchup, but
I love this camera angle, by the way.
give this guy a raise, bro.
I know he is.
Whatever he is doing down there.
He took his Wheaties this morning for sure.
He's getting us angles we just don't get.
I know.
The girls are out there like, what is this camera guy doing? He just walked in front of our goal kick. Like, that does not happen in our other game.
Jonathan Mahan goes, can someone tell the cameraman on the sideline to give them some room? Like, damn. Well, hey, I mean.
Here at MSN, we're giving you, the prep's giving you angles that we just normally don't have.
I know, right?
It's great.
No, we've actually directed, them that, people do want. They do want to see more interaction like that. And, I mean, hey, if you watch any other sport, they get in there, man. So kudos to him for those shots as we are back underway here. It's the 26th minute, 0-0 game as that ball hit Offer's hand, but no call, says the referee. But, yeah, I got UPSL Championship Saturday night, and tomorrow I'm going to take a much-needed full-day nap.
Those are good days. Full-day naps are the best days.
We do a little Netflix binge tomorrow.
What's the show of choice?
I don't know, man. I haven't watched The Making of a Murderer in a while. That's a good show, man.
It is. Good luck.
Steinwasser out wide, and that's unfortunately an offside position.
Yeah, it's about third or fourth time now the Nationals have been called offside on that far side. Really, you're in the best position to know when you're onside there from that far side. Really needs to take that opportunity to look across that line, whether it's been Reimer or Steinwasser. Really got to make sure you take a glance across that back line, especially in the position where you can see all the way across. Just give yourself another step because the likelihood is you're going to get onto that ball anyway. Just killing opportunities with these offsides decisions.
That you are, as this ball knocked out of play and now thrown in by Offer to a wide open Steinwasser. It's a ton of space.
She received that ball with 25, 30 yards of space and not a single person around her.
Well, I mean, hey, if you're the Risers, you defensively you want to sit back, right? Oop, that's Karam's arm looked like me. But sit back, right, and play the counterattack game, and that's what they got to do, right? Catch the Nationals at the most vulnerable point when they're getting forward. Stick one in, get a defensive play into Tillotson. She's offsides. But that's what you got to do. You got to fight. If you're the Risers, you play defensively. You pack it in, right? You hang back. You keep defenders defending. You got Schenk up top right now playing that one. They're playing. You got 4-5-1, right? I think they're playing a 4-5-1. They are. And you play the counterattack, right? And see what happens. We've seen it time and time again where teams will do that and really create this frustration to a team like the Nationals, who've had a lot of opportunities so far in this one, but just haven't found a way to poke it in. Thomas X held her own, and maybe you steal one, on a crazy free kick, right? Or I still think there's a lot of game left to be played clearly, but that's how I would coach this, right? You're coaching the counter.
Yeah, absolutely, and they only have 3 subs on the bench as well. So with that short bench, you want to make sure you don't wear your players out, and have to manage that bench a little bit differently than if you have 5, 6, 7 subs over there. So knowing not wanting to risk anything and have to be careful with how you push your minutes with your squad is also just as vitally important.
There's Nguyen out wide to Offer. She's got Reimer in support on that left side. Ball right into Tillotson. Just can't get a piece of it, and out for a goal kick.
Tillotson there just unable to take the touch she needed to be able to control it and get a shot off. Gets a touch, but out for a goal kick. They found her a couple times here. A couple times she's been off, a couple times onside, but really trying to find Tillotson, making those through runs right towards the middle of that defense, trying to break through for the Nationals.
It's Ponstein. That's a number 10, and then out for a goal kick.
So helpful.
Steinwasser. The ball's given away. Ponstein collects it and shoots it out wide. Karam will intercept it for the Nationals, and here they come. Nguyen over the top for Tillotson. Out comes Tomasak, and we'll clear it up. Reamer, a Golden Grizzly, playing on the women's side. Loses it, and now here comes Ponstein and the Muskegon Risers. Sorick comes back over, and now this ball will bounce all the way back now to Tomasak.
"15 minutes to go. Obviously, Nationals have been the better side with the chances, but Muskegon's still battling, fighting their way in here. This thing remains tied up at 0-0.
That they will is now Turner looking for Tillotson, who is on. Now she'll enter the 18. She's got Descharme, Nula Park. Plays it up top, though, instead for Reamer, and just doesn't connect.
Good work initially from Tillotson to slow her run, to ensure that she would be onside. Gets the ball into space, really drives towards the net, trying to take advantage. Tries to find her teammate with the cross, but comes up a little bit unsuccessful.
Nguyen. Shot. Tomasak save.
Good save there from Tomasak, making herself big. Eliminating the chance from Sophia Nguyen. Tomasak now here with her feet. Does a great job to clear that out. Keep this game scoreless.
Ball goes just over the line. And out for a throw in here on this near side, as you'll see a replay.
Yeah, nice little cut there from Nguyen. The touch does take her a little bit out wide, not giving her a whole lot of goal to shoot at. Tomasak comes up big, makes a save.
Now Offer will have this, finds Reamer. And plays back to Offer. I'm not sure why she wouldn't have crossed that one in. Again, playing it now to Steinwasser. And then to Turner. It's broken up by Magruder, and now Steinwasser looks for Tillotson and then cleared up. Pulaski. And the Nationals will start all over again with this attack. Ball played into Tillotson. Shot, deflected, and goes right to Tomasak. You guys showing on the UPSL final tonight? Yes, we are. That'll be up at 8:30, so we will skedaddle from here as soon as this one's over and make the race up there to Hurley Field in Berkeley. So, yes, we will be. Stick around. Cost check now to Nguyen. It's a good idea. Just couldn't get to cost check, and ball going back. Pulaski, ooh, almost, that was dangerous.
Yeah, almost a giveaway there to Sydney Schenk. Doing a good job of putting that pressure, being that lone forward up top for the Risers. Being asked to do a lot of chase work. Sometimes when the Nationals have that ball, as we'll see here, forcing those passes across that back line, but she keeps up that pressure. You never know, could get a turnover, misplayed ball, and she would be in.
Pulaski finds Koschuk. Ball in for Pulaski. She's on. Well-timed run. Ball across. Too much on it as it goes past everyone, and out for a throw on the far side.
Yeah, great movement, great run. Great individual work there from the Nationals as far as team play in the buildup. Just couldn't find a teammate on that cross. Couldn't find anyone on the end of it. And out for a throw in here on the Risers on the far side.
33 minutes into this one, and you would think that right now the Risers, where they're at, this is, at least at this point of the game, would be a real positive sign for them, keeping the National scoreless here 33 minutes in, considering that they've got 21 goals for here in this season. Is now Lauren Turner driving here down towards the 18 as the Nationals continue to try to, with their perimeter plays, this ball is played in now to Tillotson. Just too much from on that one, is she'll drop this one back. It's nice to see Karam kind of driving in, finds Nguyen, good diving poke there. The Risers defender. Koscheck into Tillotson. One-on-one with Tomasek, and finally finds the back of the net.
Justice Tillotson with the nice finish, a great little run in behind the defense. Ball collects right at her feet. This time she makes no mistake about it. Putting the ball down to the lower right corner. Past Caitlin Tomasek. Gives the Nationals a 1-0 lead here in the first half.
That was assisted by Maria Koscheck to Justice Tillotson at the 36th minute mark, giving the Nationals here a 1-0 lead. 9 minutes before halftime. They've been knocking on the door all afternoon. Thomas has come up big a number of times. Nationals found an offside position. You're really making it easy for Tomasek, I would say. Not saying it's easy to be a goalkeeper, but you know they've put a lot of things at her, which makes it a lot easier for you to make some saves and come up with it. But now the Nationals find a way to poke one by and now have a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and she's not been any reason for the Risers to have any worry tonight.
Not at all.
No, Tomasek has been big. She's made some big saves. Already 9 saves here in this first half, which keeping her busy. You know, and there's not a whole lot she can do on that goal. As Tillotson gets in, tight angle, defense does Tomasek no favors there, and goal gets put past her, but she has been good here in this first half. Otherwise, this could be a lot worse.
Oh, a shot from distance. It's going to go in. Sophia Nguyen from 22 yards out, just over the hands of Tomasek, and makes it 2-0 here in the 37th.
That's a beautiful strike from Sophia Nguyen, as you'll see right here. Sets it up beautifully onto her right foot. Hits a strike into the upper right corner. Not too many goalkeepers going to make a save on that, as Sophia Nguyen, absolute laser from just outside the box. And just like that, the Nationals double their lead and now lead the Muskegon Risers 2-0. There's a goal of the week candidate, John. An absolute bullet strike from Sophia Nguyen.
And that was assisted by Maggie Reamer to Sophia Nguyen in the 38th minute to give the Nationals a 2-0 lead. I was talking with Robert Brinkman, assistant coach here with the Nationals, also the general manager of the Nationals Pro-Am. Before this one, he talked about how important it was, goal differential right now in regards to their current position here in the league standings. They currently sit in second place. A win tonight gets them 13 points total on the season, with 1 to play against Corktown. But if they were able to find a way to win next week, they put them in a prime position, you know, to be in that number 1 spot possibly based on how things shake up this weekend. And also a goal differential, getting home field advantage possibly. Is now Nguyen collects this. Oh, good move from Nguyen. And then she earns herself a corner kick. My goodness, she's been real phenomenal with her technical ability here tonight, Steve.
Yeah, not just tonight. You know, I think this is something we have seen in multiple games this season that we've covered, John. You know, when she is out there, she's a difference maker. She understands the her spatial awareness is unbelievable. Understanding how to set up players with fakes with the ball, letting the ball do the work. She plays the ball in here.
That she does. I was going to let you say, Koscheck now the strike, and that's going to go wide.
But her individual play is just really elite when it comes to you know, watching her. She sticks out on the field in a good way because she's able to make defenders look helpless out there with her movements, with her cuts. We saw a great step over here earlier today. Sometimes there's just a little bit of hesitation, and she can set up her defenders into a fake. And it really is she's a very dynamic player and very important here for the Nationals. And like you said, she's been all over the pitch here early and often tonight.
This Karam. Well, back to Pulaski now. Now a far side to offer. She'll just take it all the way down inside there for Ducharme, and it will go right into Thomas Dack's hands. So we're entering the 40th minute here now. A 2-0 game. Chura. Back to Thomasak. Given away by Thomasak to Koschuk. She's just outside the 18. Lauren Turner. Shot from distance, up and just over and wide. No relation, by the way.
No, I was going to see how long we could go. Not a bad look there from Lauren Turner. Doesn't stay over the top of the ball and really drive it. As you'll see here, she kind of leans back and kind of just chips at it. Tries to go high up near side. Going to be tough there if that ball is not hit driven. But another good look for the Nationals as their continued pressure has paid off in 2 goals here late before halftime. And like you said, goal differential will matter. So the Nationals will keep trying to keep their foot on the gas and try to extend this lead as they know every goal could be vitally important into how those playoff standings shake out and where those games are being played.
As now Nguyen has the ball. She's going to enter the 18. Uncontested shot, goal.
Sophia Nguyen here in the 42nd minute. Again, excellent individual work. She takes on her defender from just outside the 18 with a great bit of individual skill. Gets it under her right foot, buries it into the upper left corner. She makes it look so easy. And just like that, John, 3-0 to the Nationals.
Is now that was assisted by Cecile Steinwasser to Sophia Nguyen, who's got her brace. 42nd minute goal gives the Nationals a 3-0 lead here. Just 2 minutes or so, 3 minutes or so before halftime. Now Tillotson looks to collect this on the other side. She's met there by Sorick. And out now for a throw-in for the Risers. Was actually out last night. Drove right by Muskegon. See, we went to Grand Haven, spent the day yesterday at the beach out in Grand Haven, then drove down to Holland for dinner. Passed right by Muskegon last night.
Should have picked the team up.
I asked Rob, like, Rob, hey, we need a ride. I can give him a ride tonight. Would have been a tight squeeze with my whole family in the car, but
they're a fun group.
Yeah, we're a fun group. You're right. They had lots of drinks, lots of snacks. You know, we had in the car. Steve.
Fish is looking over us like, wow, these guys are special.
We are. We are special. Everyone is special. As this ball's played into Lauren Turner. Out to Karam. Tillotson mistimed her run. Nope, no, they're going to say she was on. It's now come. That's actually Ducharme. I apologize. She's by Thomasak, and open net goal number 4 here on the evening for the Nationals.
Great run in by Caitlin Ducharme. It was a close decision. Referee did keep his flag down. Ducharme does a great job to get past the diving Thomasek there. She cuts it back across towards the face of goal. No one there but her in the open net, and Caitlin Ducharme makes no mistake about it. Buries it into the back of the net and extends that lead to 4-0 to the Nationals.
Assisted there by Anna Karam, the center back of the Nationals, to Caitlin Ducharme. In the 44th minute, gives the Nationals a 4-0 lead here in the first half. This ball played right to Tillotson, looking to get goal number 5 here before the break. Played into Steinwasser. She goes down. That'd be a foul here about 24 yards from goal.
Yeah, great work there from Cecilia Steinwasser. We talked about her playing a holding midfield defensive position earlier in the game and the work she does, but she shows here that she can get forward, driving past her defender, wins a free kick, and another opportunity here for the Nationals.
Now waiting for this free kick to be taken. It looks as though it'll be taken by Pulaski.
I think she scores here, John.
Okay. Over under on that? Let's go to Bet Sporting, what it's called. Or this will be Pulaski taking this. Shot. Oh, right into Descharme, and Thomasek comes with it. I don't know if that was a shot. More of it was a...
Not threatening enough to be a goal, that's for sure.
As we go into halftime here, it is 4-0 here at the break. Steve, any final thought before we head to break?
Hopefully it's a short halftime. We'll get back and hit the second half so we can hit the road.
That is right. That is right. We're here at the half. It's 4-0. The Nationals 4, Muskegon Risers 0. You're watching UWS action here on this Saturday afternoon on the Michigan Soccer Network. The Michigan Soccer Network covers all levels of soccer from youth, high school, college, and professional throughout the state of Michigan. Blatches with a shot low, and he makes the goal. What a shot there, low, near post, under the arms of Best. Our mission here at the Michigan Soccer Network is to bring your event to life. Full commentary, multi-camera options are available, and we are here to make the game of soccer in Michigan that much better. Good ball off his chest, down, save again by Heisch. What a he still has it, top of the 18, shot coming, and it's a goal. How they have it is a cross coming in. Hodgson gets a touch, he gets the first goal. He makes up for it from the first one in the first half, that offsides call, and there's the first goal in club history. To learn more, visit MichiganSoccerNetwork.com today.
Their first ball, their first uniform, their first number, their first teammate, their first goal, their first coach. We take great care in making sure their first isn't their last. We're so much more than a soccer class. Come play with us today at KickstartToddlerSoccer.com.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
We like to do it before we go out on the weekend.
We do.
We do it every week.
Whether we need to or not.
We did it today.
It was really dirty.
My parents do it every day.
Hey, kiddo!
Do it every day with the Unlimited Club only at Jack's Car Wash. Protect your car from the hot summer sun, dust, dirt, and contaminants all summer long with the Jack's Unlimited Club.
Join today, starting at just $24.99 a month.
Welcome back here into the blaze of Shelby Township. See out there in the distance.
Thought that was the foot of Sophia Nguyen. She is on fire here in this first half.
That is a civilian controlled fire, not a controlled burn anywhere else. But hey, we're not surprised to see anything here on the Michigan Soccer Network as we welcome you back in here.
Goals ablaze.
To Swine Fire Field here in Shelby Township, Michigan, alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Besk. I'm Jonathan Turner, and this is what we expected. It just took the Nationals to get there a little longer than anticipated. It took them to the 36th minute, Steve, to get their first goal, but once they did, it opened up a whole can of goals thereafter.
Yeah, and we've talked about the dynamic play of this Nationals team and how dangerous they can be. And Muskegon, let's be honest, we're doing very well for those first 30 minutes of staying in defensively, tightening the angles, giving tight angles on shots coming in. Goalkeeper Caitlin Tomasek was coming up big. She had 10 saves in the first half. But the quality of the Nationals sometimes just goes above and beyond, and they start to get those goals. And we're going to see here Sophia Nguyen with the beautiful footwork along that end line, driving that ball out. Couldn't get a good shot there from Justice Tillotson, but a good early opportunity. But Tillotson makes no mistake about it here as she gets the first goal in the 36th minute, and that started things for the Nationals as Sophia Nguyen with a shot from distance into the upper corner.
It's a goal of the week nominee right there.
Extends the lead to 2-0. Sophia Nguyen not done. Finding the back of the net there for goal number 3. And then Caitlin Ducharme in the 44th minute.
It's a hard goal right there.
With a nice touch around the goalkeeper. Buries into the open net. And that's where things stand here at the break. The Nationals lead Muskegon Risers 4-0. John, what does Muskegon have to do here to try to get back into this game?
Well, it's a tactic I tried back when I was coaching here a few months ago, which was put my entire team in the net.
That's a good strategy.
No, I mean, all
do you lay them down? Do you stack them, lay them down on top of each other,
no,
or they stand
make
a wall?
All kidding aside, all kidding aside, I mean, their tactical decision making at the beginning of the game was spot on. I mean, you defend in large numbers, keep things compact in the middle of the park. Eventually the Nationals was able to kind of pick away and find those channels, find those seams that they wanted to kind of put into. They time the runs a little better. So they got to continue to do what they're doing. But the problem is it's going to be hard to stop the Nationals and their potent offense. I mean, you got 4 goals in. Right now, it's can you find a way to weather the storm here, get out of here with only a few more goals, against you. So, But yeah, so don't go anywhere. We got second half action, 45 more minutes of UWS soccer here on the Michigan Soccer Network. And don't forget, at 8:30 p.m. here tonight, the UPSL Championship game right here on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Their first ball, their first uniform, their first number, their first teammate, their first goal, their first coach. We take great care in making sure their first isn't their last. We're so much more than a soccer class. Come play with us today at kickstarttoddlersoccer.com.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Every generation knows where to go when their car gets dirty. And every generation understands the timeless family tradition of Jack's Car Wash. Families know that a clean car by Jack's just rides better.
Detroit is a city built on toughness, grit, culture, and history.
Oh, what a good ball to Barista. One time in the net and goal.
For a lot of people, soccer is not just a sport, it's a way of life.
Opportunity.
Shot low, and it goes in. The tie, cuts it back, shot, finds the back of the goal. Puts the icing on the cake here at Hurley Field. Right shot, far post, off the post.
Detroit United versus Cedars FC for the Spring Midwest East UPSL Championship. Kickoff tonight at 8:30 p.m. only on the Michigan Soccer Network.
We begin with your dream, your drive, your grit, the heart and vision of every member of your team. We take it all, and from those threads of greatness, we weave a uniform of a champion. In many ways, our sport is just like yours. We've brought together a team of elite designers. We've put in the time and the sweat, perfecting our craft over 14 years. We've outfitted thousands of teams for thousands of victories, approaching each new project, each new game, like it's the only one we'll ever play. And let's be honest, we've done it all with a quality so unmatched that some can't help but call it perfection. You know, it's more than just a shirt. Look like a champion, play like a champion. A champion powered by the G. Hashtag GBrandUSA. GBrandUSA. Elite design, unmatched quality, American pride. We're proudly made in the USA.
Welcome back here into Swinehart Field in Shelby Township, Michigan. Just about 40 minutes from downtown Detroit. 33 minutes from Hurley Field, where we'll be here in just about an hour and a half. 2 hours from the start of the UPSL Midwest Championship game here later this evening. Alongside Steve Best, my name's Jonathan Turner, bringing you all the action here in this first game of two here. United Women's Soccer League action as the Nationals play host the Muskegon Risers, live right now here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Alongside the entire crew here of the prep, we want to say thank you. We might not be able to get that one in here later this evening as we wrap this game up. Might have to just skedaddle. As a matter of fact, we'll say goodbye right now.
Toodaloo.
And when we leave, you knew we said goodbye already, guys. All kidding aside, we still have we're still in the halftime break here. Second half action coming up here in just a second as the teams are coming out of the locker rooms and the fire continues to burn there off in the distance.
I think like I said, those flames are coming from the feet of
It's
Sophia
been a really
to win.
dry couple. It's been a really dry couple of days. I mean, looking at the grass off there in the distance, right behind all that track stuff, you would think that burning stuff right now like that might actually spark a whole bunch of fires.
Well, if
we
might have a first-hand view of it happening live in real time. When the fire department asks where, just tell them Swinehart Field.
Yeah, it's
head to the fence.
the sparks alone from that thing could engulf the whole neighborhood.
There's some tall trees right back there too. You know, if something, I'd hate to, knock on wood, be a premonition of any sorts.
No more delays here tonight, Steve.
But if one of those trees were to catch, that would be very bad, very bad. So let's hope that stays under control. We kick off here momentarily. And our timeline does not get affected for the rest of the evening.
Yeah.
That would be most ideal, huh?
There's lots of things that would be ideal. Having the ability to eat in between games would have been nice. But not anymore.
You want me to pick you up some food on the way?
I'm good, Steve.
I can do it.
You're going to drive right there, dude.
Well, I was going to
You're not going to stop. You're not going to pass go. You're not going to $200. You're going to go right there.
I'm going to order Jimmy John's delivery and see how freaky fast they can meet me at Hurley Field.
You should do it where you time it right at the light that you're going to be at and time it and see if it works. Yeah, we're still waiting for the Nationals to come out of their locker room.
You had Jimmy John's number 13, number 9, the Italian sub.
The Italian nightclub is what I would shoot for.
Do you like the Kickin' Ranch, a little spicy ranch?
No,
Are you not a ranch fan?
When it comes to the Italian, so again, different sub
places,
shops,
yeah,
right? So think
sure.
of it, right? You know, you got there's the 4 main ones, right?
Right. Subway.
There's Jersey Mike's is now
Jersey
I think
Mike's,
in the top 4.
100%.
And then you got your Jimmy John's, right? So you got the 3.
And
So
what's your
there's
fourth
the fourth now.
The Bellas. The Bellas is in a class of its own.
I do, but I actually want to put Tubby's in there. Not because the Tubby sub itself is really good. It's the Tubby sauce. It's their famous dressing that I like. I know that you don't necessarily agree with that. I like the Bellas.
I'm not going to disagree.
It's a sleeper.
No, you're right. It's a very underrated component of the sub experience is the Tubby's sauce.
Right. So
and I always want to sing the song.
Oh,
Tubby's Submarines.
We're not getting paid to say that, but Tubby's, if you want us to, we'll happily do it every game.
I'll sing it every game, Tubby's.
People at home are on their phones like, wow, these guys are a bunch of...
Who are these clowns?
And we are well rested. It's not like we're overworked today. I mean, normally we'd be in our 3rd game by now.
I could try to argue I was overworked, but my overworked was a Pilates class by the pool spent by a pool day. So that's not really getting overworked.
Mine was changing a tail light bulb out of my wife's car. Yeah, that was fun. And then packing all the bags for today. So, but yeah. So as the teams are strolling on out. Just taking their time. You have to see the other referee. They never left the sideline, did they? They were just chilling there. But we are about to get.
We didn't want to lose them to another
second
field.
half action underway. I don't know if anyone notices or not. I mean, I noticed it. But if you're watching on your obviously phone, device, TV, whatever you're watching it on, this field is hosted by 2 separate schools. We talked about that, right?
Yep.
You got Utica here. It's like it's like the Super Bowl, right? You got Utica. Utica High School here on the right, and then you've got Utica Eisenhower on the left. On the I would say was that considered like the northwest end zone, Steve, because we're not necessarily east-west. We're like more like a northwest, right? Southeast kind of way that the field's set up.
Correct. It's an unusual setup, that's for sure.
Oh my God, Trevor just said Tubby's Pizza Sub 10 out of 10.
See? People are with you, John. The people have spoken.
Well, at Tubby's, you can get French fries.
That's also true.
I'm telling you, it's something to be said about having and dipping your. When the sub kind of falls apart, and you have like the fries, maybe to kind of picked up the.
Are you a Penn Station fan?
I like Penn Station, only for their cheesesteak subs, though.
Okay, so all right, I'm with you. I don't get everything in Penn Station. I like specific things, especially like the hot subs. I think they do them well.
Yep.
But what's the biggest thing about Penn Station that a lot of people love? They have fries.
Yes.
And they do fries. So
what about remember? It's no longer Quiznos.
Oh yeah.
Quiznos. They had a prime rib sandwich.
So good.
It was fantastic. So we are now
waiting for the goalkeeper Tomasek to take her spot between the pipes, and then we'll stop talking food and start talking soccer.
That's right. Well,
or
maybe.
We won't stop talking food, but we'll start talking more soccer, I guess.
Maybe. This will be a 40-minute half brought to you by the Michigan Soccer Network.
45 minutes of play, but only 40 minutes of broadcasting.
This is Back underway here. Muskegon Risers, are in white and blue kits going left to right in your screen, and the Nationals in blue and red kits going right to left. And you're watching UWS women's soccer here on the Michigan Soccer Network alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Besk. I'm Jonathan Turner. As we're waiting for the scoreboard to officially enter our screen. That's Fish's job.
Somewhere Alex is sitting at home going, Fish! Fish! Get that scoreboard up.
Oh, there it is.
Fish is, he's so chill. He treats me with a thumbs up. Compared to
Nguyen into Tillotson. And
I was expecting the one finger salute, but he gave me a thumbs up. So, what
like
a guy.
That one video?
Yeah. What a guy over there.
I wanted like a news team assemble thing. What we should do is have our MSN crew, the prep crew. I'm sure there's a bunch of other crews. We should all meet someplace and do the whole newsroom like fight thing that they did.
From Anchorman?
Yes.
Can we make a spoof video?
Totally.
Of MSN, the prep, maybe Woodward Sports.
But in that, who are you? Are you Vince Vaughn? Are you Will Ferrell? Who are you in that? Is Shank?
That's a good question.
Ball like given away, and
a lot of good options.
Finds Steinwasser.
Good play from Wynn there to let that ball roll past her.
Sure gets a touch on it and be cleared out.
That's the type of recognition we were talking about in the first half with Sophia Wynn, understanding that she knows the ball's going to keep rolling. She sets up her defender with a move that makes her believe she may come check to the ball, forces the defender to take a hard step, lets the ball roll past, and now next thing you know, Sophia Wynn's free in open space. And that type of recognition on the field is just so impactful. It really helps set up her teammates and create opportunities.
Oh, Lauren Turner just get that one away. It's Schneck that takes it away from her as now Pulaski comes over and knocks it back to Turner. Again, you'll just kind of see how patient defensively Muskegon Risers are right now. Just look at the way that they're set up. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players behind the ball right now. Now 9. Shot from distance. That's Steinwasser. Goes wide, but they're filling those gaps. They're compacting the middle of the park. It's forcing the Nationals to have to play the ball back and out wide again in order to create those seams, those lanes to play the ball through, Steve.
Yeah, and when those lines get extended and when Muskegon gets out of that shape, we saw towards the end of the second half how the Nationals can attack, how they can break those lines down with their counterplay, with their aggressive play going forward. And when you get that movement, the Nationals are very good at moving the ball in tight spaces, and that's how they've created their goals with that movement. But when Muskegon has been able to stay condensed, keep numbers behind the ball, they are creating problems and making life difficult for the Nationals. Problem is the Nationals found a way to break through 4 times, so right now they're just looking for extra goals to increase that differential.
As Tillotson there was looking for Descharme atop of the 6, is broken up. Now Karam will corral this for the Nationals. Nguyen, good run from Tillotson, who she looked like she might have been in an offside position. The referee on that far side, the assistant referee held his line as the fire is officially out here in Shelby Township.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Might have caught that on their TV and said, whoa, we don't want that being seen.
Someone watching called the Utica Fire Department.
It'd be the Shelby Township Fire Department, though, because we're in Shelby Township.
Is Utica Township not a thing?
Utica is, but we're in Shelby.
But we're not in Utica?
The location is Shelby Township.
I'm not real familiar with.
I know you're
far
from,
east side.
I know, yeah.
I'm such a west sider.
Utica's like about 2 miles that way, maybe a little less. Shelby Township is where we're located right now.
The field says Utica.
Well, where's it say Utica?
In the end zone.
Oh yeah, because Utica High School is right across the street.
Right. But that's not in the city of Utica.
I'm just telling you, Shelby Township is the address. I don't know what you yelled at me for. Maggie Reamer. It's a good win there defensively. I think that's Kornick. Now Sorek, I apologize. And now Steinwasser down by the end line. Oh, good move from Steinwasser. Still has it. Another move. Inside the 6, Nguyen with a shot, and it goes in.
That play starts with Steinwasser giving all the effort there on the end line to keep that ball in, to really work, keep that ball alive. She does so, gets a break, ball pops out. She's able to cut it back, find the foot of Sophia Nguyen, who completes her hat trick here at the beginning of the second half, and the Nationals extend their lead to 5-0, John.
That's right. It was assisted there by Cecilia Steinwasser, her second assist of the night, third goal of the night for Sophia Nguyen, and now the lead is at 5-0 here in favor of the Nationals. Puts them at a total of 26 goals on the season and moves her goal differential to 20. 3 ahead of Corktown is Muskegon. That's Cindy Chur that was right there. Now Alex Teffin will play this back to Anna Karam. I like the fact that it was 10 out of 10 on the pizza sub from Tubby's. I mean, Tubby's I think is a sleeper, Steve. I really do. I think that they are a sleeper.
Well, they don't have as many locations anymore.
They
as
don't.
They used
they don't.
to. They used to be a lot more prevalent in Metro Detroit. So I think that it was an option for more people, but now not many people can get it. Tubby's. So
there's Teffin here. Drive this towards the 18. Oh, good move. In comes Nguyen. They're looking to get more. Down by the end line. Plays it into Maggie Reamer, who plays this inside towards the 12 and cleared up. And now Teffin fights there with Schenk. And out it goes for a throw-in. No, I agree with you. Yeah, you're right. I mean, the reality is that there are a lot less Tubbies on this side of town than there used to be. I mean, DeBello's has popped in. You got Pop Ellie's, right? And there's so many sub shops now, Steve. That
not a good spot.
yeah, and a lot of good ones at that. I am a DeBello's fan through and through, though Jersey Mike's probably falls right in there, number 2 with the.
What's your number 1?
DeBello's.
Oh yeah, well DeBello's is good. I mean, they are good.
It's the bread. It's all about the bread. Actually, the best thing they have there is their chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, so it's now out the bread.
It's a hack. It's a life hack.
The fire
right
is back ablaze.
He is listening to the broadcast. He said, "Oh, my fire is not out, gentlemen. I will make sure this fire goes ablaze."
Ball into Tillotson. She collects it. Good turn. Good move. Clutches inside for Steinwasser. And then cleared up by a riser defender. So again, you just see the risers just so defensive in their tactics. You can just see the numbers across the back. They're almost like a 6. They got 6 defenders right now behind the ball. Got players in the gaps. Now Steinwasser plays out wide to Reamer. That puts it across. Now Koscheck will run out of this on that far side and earn a corner. I almost feel like in that situation where Reamer was at, she could have one time took a whack at that at that ball there instead of delaying it like she did, and that could have probably got a goal. Just because Tomasak would have been ready for that one-time shot. I think she had a look. It's just sometimes when you're in these situations where you're playing against a very defensive-minded team in a formation, it forces you to do things you wouldn't normally do. Is now Karam, good cutback, left-footed shot blocked. Now Pulaski from distance, and Tomasak's able to get a grab on it.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I think sometimes when you're forced to play at different speeds and have to slow the game down and try to break things down from a team that's going to put a lot of numbers behind the ball, sometimes you try to make the perfect pass. You try to play the ball a little too perfectly, and sometimes you slow down. And, if this is a 1-goal, 0-0 game, that ball over to Reamer, she might hit it immediately thinking, I got to make a play. I got to try to create something here. And sometimes you have a little too much time to think, and you overthink, and she tries to play the perfect ball, make sure she hesitates, play the ball back, find a teammate. And so sometimes those can be issues with the teams you're playing against and trying to make sure that you're still competing at that high level, not dropping down to the opponent, and still playing it at a very high level all the way through the 90.
So now we see Turner will play this in a Steinwasser. She's got 2 assists on the night. And knocked out for a goal kick. Yeah, no, Steve, I agree with you. Bread makes a big difference, and that's why, like, for example, like when we talk about like Subway, like I can't get the plain. Like I get the Italian urban cheddar at Subway, right? And I do things different at Subway. I get the banana peppers on my. I get banana peppers on my.
Well, that's the thing too. There's different toppings that sometimes I go to at certain places than others.
I know, right?
Just like because the way they do it.
I know, like so. For example, at Subway, I used to just get the vinegar and oil, and I would have them throw on the creamy Italian in there as well.
Ooh,
double it up.
All right.
But at Jersey Mike's, they just had the red vinegar and oil.
They have. Oh yeah.
They don't have creamy Italian. As the ball played in, the reamer is deflected.
They have a good honey mustard though.
I've never done that with an Italian sub though.
See, it's not something I've ever done in my life until I met my girlfriend, who loves honey mustard and puts it on everything. So.
Oh, ball comes in. Koscheck, not able to get a touch on it.
Lovely ball in. Koscheck either just didn't have her steps right or the timing right. Thought she was going to take it and go towards goal, but she recovers that there. Tries to keep possession.
Well, good ball by Chura. Onstein.
Just a giveaway there from Muskegon as they just don't have the numbers to join.
Yeah, that was Maya Cooper that made that mistake.
With five in the back and only 2 or 3 going forward on that giveaway, you just don't have the options. And so then a misplayed ball leads to a turnover and possession back for the Nationals.
There's now Reamer. Looks to put this in low. Koscheck there. Up and over.
Good opportunity there from Koscheck. Great ball in across from Reamer. Well played, good pace, good speed. Koscheck just can't stay over top of it. Puts it wide and out for a goal kick.
So we get Trevor saying Penn Station is my go-to. Now, Penn Station is good.
Very good. I just can't always do the hot sub. Sometimes
well, and again, I think they've only got one style of bread. I don't think that they have like I don't know if they.
They might have a wheat or a wheat and white, but that's about it.
Yeah.
They don't have a whole lot of variety, but they have fries.
But what I will say is, we're talking about sandwiches. If you go to Tropical Smoothie and get a Tropical Smoothie, they got great sandwiches there too.
Their wraps are good.
Yes.
They have some good food there too. They have like a Jamaican wrap or something.
They have I think they have like a chicken ranch sandwich, which is really good.
Have you been to Granite City? Great food there too.
Granite City's got great food. We have a special coming up for you tonight. My wife, general manager, Granite City in Troy, will be on the air with us tonight at the UPSL Championship.
That's a tease right there.
I know, right? She's going to be joining us to talk about the Granite City and the great things that they're doing there.
Do I get to interview her, or is that your job?
You can go for it, man. It's all good. Oh, wait, the lemonade, though. The lemonade at Penn Station, I guess, is what he's talking about. Oh, a good spin there by Steinwasser.
They have the freshly squeezed lemonade at Penn Station, so.
Well, we got good lemonade. Is Red Robin, the strawberry lemonade. Is now Nguyen across the 6, looking for Descharme. It's still on the pitch. And now Koscheck with a half volley. Good effort from her and blocked, and then goes out now for a throw-in. Chicken bacon ranch from Tropical is great. So, chicken bacon ranch.
The people know. As we're going to see here on this replay, is Sophia Wynn cuts this ball back, trying to find Ducharme, shot blocked, but then Koscheck with a half volley attempt, blocked, but a good strike.
Ooh, Nguyen again, now a move. That's going to go out. It looks like maybe deflected for a corner, but it's going to be a goal kick. Chicken bacon ranch is dude, it's good, man. I mean, hey, there are a lot of places that have good food. It's funny how a quick. What are we going to do for Jimmy John's run turns into a sub conversation for the next half hour.
Next thing you know, 60th minute here, and we are 1/3 with the way through the second half.
Last night, I actually at a place in Holland. It's called Currigan's. It was an Irish pub. I had fish tacos. They were Guinness fish tacos. They were unbelievable, man.
Guinness.
Yeah, a little
fish
coleslaw on there, a little
tacos.
spicy ranch dressing, whatever kind of dressing it was. It was really good.
What kind of fish?
Cod.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Cod was good. I like fish tacos. Well, we had the shrimp tacos at Granite City.
It's true, we did.
Those shrimp tacos are awesome.
Those
man.
were
The spicy.
Those were phenomenal.
So are the wings.
I like their in-house brews.
Oh, yeah. Maggie Reamer, great ball. Tomasek bobbles it, an open goal net there for Justice Tillotson, her second goal of the night.
Yeah, and Tomasek will definitely want that one back. Obviously, she knows that one falls all on her. Just can't come down with it when she should corral that one in. Ball falls right at the feet of Justice Tillotson. And she knocks it into the open net.
Yeah, and that's an unassisted goal here in the 61st minute. As Justice Tillotson's night will be done. Took out Justice Tillotson. As Muskegon Risers now once again here, now trailing here by 6 goals on the evening. Earlier in the season, I believe the Risers and the Nationals played. That game, I believe, was an 8-0 victory in favor of the Nationals. I'm going to look at that right now. That was Koscheck looking to play Descharme. It was 7-1 in favor of the Nationals last time they saw each other. It's only this Muskegon Risers scored half their goals in the season in that one game.
Well, that is statistically correct. It's a free kick, goal kick coming here for the Risers. Giveaway there. Looking up top for Chura. Unable to control as Reimer plays it all the way back to Bellamon.
Yeah, Bellamon will receive this one and out wide on that far side to Anakaram. Now Steinwasser. Reamer out wide to Teffent. She's also a Golden Grizzly this upcoming fall. Lake Orion product is now Steinwasser. Shot up and over there by Nguyen.
Looking for her fourth of the night. Not done yet. She just continues to go to goal. Continues to find opportunities to try to extend this lead as the Nationals understand that every goal here may not matter as much in this match, but in the overall big picture. And that showdown potentially with Corktown, every goal might matter and come down to who hosts those important playoff games towards the end of this season.
64th minute. 6-0 is the score as Nationals here looking to build on their lead. Mentioned as Steve mentioned a moment ago, goal differential right now really important. Trevor says Bruss 7 incoming. What is it? Bruss 7-1. I don't quite understand that comment. Bruss 7-1 incoming. Oh, okay.
That's a prediction, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. I again, just looking at the game for what it is, I mean, they're playing extremely defensive right now, and they've probably found themselves that way throughout the entire season. We didn't see them against. We didn't see them against the Nationals the first time. We saw them against the Jaguars.
That's correct.
You know, in the same scenario, they, you know, in that game they were very defensive.
And also in that game, it was a flurry of goals for the Jaguars, who had scored a few goals in a short amount of time, where Muskegon had really played well for a good portions of the match, and then had a 5 to 7 minute breakdown period where they conceded a few goals. And like here at the end of the first half, where the Nationals were able to get those goals in bunches, it's just those moments that Muskegon has to get right to avoid those major breakdowns where you let that game get away from you.
Comment from Trevor says the 7-1 Brazil scoreline from Germany is now Deschamps down here towards the end line and cleared out by a defensive player for the Risers. Sorry, you said brought 7-1 incoming. I just said 7-1 in favor of Nationals, so we weren't quite sure what you were talking about, but we now understand.
Now we know.
So come on, right back to you. Now Koscheck, top of the 18 shot, and cleared up. You know, I mean, for those that don't know, I was coaching here earlier. I coach girls soccer, or at least high school soccer. I did this past spring, and I've done for a number of years. You know, we knew going to a lot of the games that we were going to be playing against, the opponent we were playing against was going to be far superior to us. We just didn't have the talent, or the players. We only had 16 players on our roster. We were lucky if 12 or 13 would show up to a game. And, going into that game, knowing, that the chances were that, and in high school, at halftime, if it was a lead of 8 or more, it was over. This ball comes in, Tomasak comes out and grabs it. But the reality is how do you go into a game? I mean, keeping players, motivated to want to work hard. I mean, my girls, when I was coaching them, Steve, I didn't have to motivate them to play. They knew they were going to get their butts kicked. They knew it. They knew going into it that they were. No, we could talk all day long about how hard we were going to work, and it didn't matter. We knew that it was just a matter of time. That once a team got and we didn't have good goalkeeping. We didn't have a Tomasak in goal, right? You have a Tomasak in goal. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, if Tomasak wasn't in goal, another goalkeeper in there, it's maybe 15 right now. But she's had a 14 saves, right? 15 saves. I mean, so. I mean, if you have a good goalkeeper, you can keep things going, right? And you can do it for as long, 36 minutes of no goals. And a lot of that was because of Tomasak, as his ball comes right back into her. But, keeping players motivated to play at a high level when you're playing against, you're going to get, you're getting beat every game pretty handily. This ball is now given away, and then Koscheck just gets a freebie.
Yeah, seen that here in the last couple goals were just a giveaway in mistakes that Muskegon would like to have back. This is just a giveaway here, and Tomasak just too big of a touch, and she knew right away that that was not going to be a positive play, and unfortunately that ball ends up in the back of the net.
As we'll have our water break here in the 68th minute. 69th minute, 7-0 is the score line here now in Utica/Shelby Township here at Swinehart Field. But again, to continue to talk about that. But again, keeping players motivated to come out and work hard still. I never had to worry about that with my team. And again, to make a drive 3 hours from Muskegon to here, because it's 2.5 hours to my house. It's 3 hours to here. On a Saturday night at 5 o'clock, which is really a bad time. You almost would rather it be a little later because you have to basically your entire day is gone to crap, right? You think about that, right, Steve? I mean, you got to leave at noon to get out here by 3:30 or so you can be ready to go, right? So if it's later, you can leave at 2. At least you have some of your day back, right? I mean, so there's a lot to be said about that on a day where it's 89 degrees outside. And they keep fighting, right? And they keep fighting every single night that they play. So you got to give credit to them. It doesn't always end out in the result that they want. We talked about that with the Detroit Union game on Thursday, right? They haven't won a game all season. They had a draw against Michigan Stars in the Midwest Premier League here on Thursday. they don't look like a team that was 0-1-6, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, you know, a lot of these summer leagues, as much as every team wants to make the playoffs and try to win, if you're going to go out there and compete, absolutely. But, you know, teams, you know, once you realize and understand that, hey, maybe we're not going to be getting the results we need, these summer games are just trying to get better every time out. And so these players from Muskegon really just going to try and do everything they can to get better every time they get out, every time that they're out on the pitch, just trying to get, you know, that little bit better. And that type of, you know, improvement is all that matters, because, you know, you still have those fall games, those college teams to return to, or possibly high school teams and that types, where these girls are just trying to make sure they're getting better. And yes, you know, we'd love to be able to get the result, but just seeing incremental improvement from a game-to-game basis is really their focus and will be for the remainder of the season.
This is a little bit of a longer water break than the first half. No, we're going to go right back.
Coming right back out now.
Our director, producer, executive producer, analyst extraordinaire. He was
trying to give us a hydration break.
I was going to say. No, we got this. We talk right through it.
Just like Maggie Reimer.
That's right. You know, got to get through this. You know, it's one of those things that what I'll say is this. You know, I love the game of soccer because in any given day, it doesn't matter who shows up, you have a chance to win, right? And that's not always the case in a lot of sports. You know, I mean, if you could find a way to shut a team down defensively and frustrate them, it could really create this kind of it creates this whole level of team frustration that can result in a team losing. We watched it a number of years ago against in the district finals or district semifinals of a team in Troy Athens High School that was slated to be. They were the number one team in the state. They had not lost a game all year long. Utica Ford comes in and just stifles them, and they did it by being defensive, right? By locking it down, by shutting down and being compact and playing the counterattack, and it can happen. Not a lot of sports that can happen in, Steve, you know, but it can happen in soccer. And unfortunately for the Risers here tonight, it didn't kind of pan out that way for them. You know, again, just with the weather and really the potent offense that the Nationals have, it's hard to be able to battle with a team like the Nationals for 90 minutes, playing a completely defensive-minded game plan.
Yeah, it's difficult, and like you said, especially with the talent level of some of the girls out there, that they're bringing a very high compete level every time out, every possession, every touch. And so, you know, the teams that face up against them have to match that. And, you know, that's what the Nationals, you know, see on a day in, day out basis. And when they're competing against the likes of Corktown and teams that are contending for the top of this UWS division, whether it's Cap City or the Jaguars, they understand that it has to bring out the best of them every time, because you have to build that consistency to play at a high level. And it's just right there, it's just not good enough yet for Muskegon, but it's growing, it's getting there. They're working to get better. Obviously not a deep bench, so these girls are being asked to play a lot of minutes and really work. But that's, again, we're talking about just, you know, finding ways to get better, finding ways to improve, and I think they're doing that throughout this season.
And experience says a lot, and if you could find a way to take positives out of this season, as now Steinwasser will take a shot, and she'll find the back of the net. Makes us 8-0 now here in favor of the Nationals.
Good finish there from Cecilia Steinwasser. She's able to get this ball onto her left foot, cuts across the defender, across the box, into the side netting. It's a great shot there. And a beautiful finish for Cecilia Steinwasser.
That ball was assisted there by Alex Teffend. And it's Cecilia Steinwasser for goal number 8 here. And the first of the night for Cecilia Steinwasser in the 75th minute. She's also had 2 assists, so 2 assists and a goal this evening. And the Nationals are well in command of this one, 8-0. All given away, and Steinwasser will intercept. Koschuk. Now Pulaski will pick this up. And now out for a goal kick. Now Teffend. Descharme will then they'll take a shot and goes right in the arms of Tomasak. So we're going to say goodbye to Steve, not forever, but for only a short while. Steve's going to make his 33-minute drive to Hurley Field and set some stuff up here for us. And I'm going to now be joined here by Fish, sitting next to me here in the press box. What's up, Fish?
Hi, sir.
Welcome to your MSN debut here on the Michigan Soccer Network alongside me, which is fantastic. He'll be joining me now as our analyst in lieu of Steve Besk.
I'll try.
This is Fish's dream come true right now here, making his debut. This ball go all the way back now to Maya Bellamon. She's had probably one of the most uneventful nights of her career. She probably loves that. Goalkeepers do love being bored sometimes. This is one of those nights where you're going to be bored. Now here in the 78th minute. I see some subs coming in now here for the Muskegon Risers. So, Fish, man, why don't you tell everyone, why do you like soccer so much?
It's a great question. I like every sport, but I just like soccer because it's a fun sport. There's a lot of strategy to it. And, it is very exciting. You can get a very good 0-0 game.
Pulaski comes in hard there. On defender there from the Muskegon Risers, number 8. That was, that did not look good at all. You can see the replay. Kind of. But that's going to hurt. Those are the ones that hurt you a little bit.
Right through the ankle, it looked like.
No question. Yeah, just kind of, well, they met each other right at the midsection. But Descharme will take this. Descharme has a very, very good strike. And I would expect her here to take this kick and fire one right at goal on Tomasak. It's going to go up and over. Actually,
off the crossbar.
No field goal there, as you might hear. But, I agree with you. The reasons why I like soccer is very similar to what you just said there, Fish. Well, why don't you announce your full name so the whole fan we can hear you?
Sam Fisher.
Sam Fisher, right?
Yeah.
So we call you the Fish. I don't want to steal your name from you, but Sam Fish, the Fish, as he is called. But again, I agree 100% with you. The strategy, the end-to-end action, the fact that sometimes talent should win 9 out of 10 games, right, Steve? I mean, Sam.
Yes.
It should. It should, right? 9 out of 10 games. But there's that one game, right? It's just like it happened in 1984 with the men's hockey team, right? You play Russia 9 out of 10 times, you're going to lose, right? But one time, and Now you see Steinwasser bringing this one down by the end line. Cuts it back. Good cutback. Now inside the 18. Ooh, a slide tackle. Puts it inside the 6 for no win off the post. Rebound to Descharme and goal. I do believe that's going to go down as an unassisted goal off the post.
Yeah, it was a. I mean, that was just two great moves. Good pass. I mean, the goalie had a chance there, but I mean, there's nothing really the goalie can do at that point when the ball already passed her by after hitting the post. And maybe they can make double digits.
Maybe they can, as now it is officially 9-0 here, that in favor of the Nationals. That goal coming in the 80th minute. Number 9 is, and as I talked about earlier in this game, Rob Brinkman had mentioned, hey, the goal differential really important right now for the Nationals. Next week they play right back here against Corktown, the number 1 team. Big game for both teams. And if they can find a way to win that game next week, which has been an Achilles heel for the Nationals and the Rebels for that matter, getting a victory over Corktown, they can find a way next week to do that, then they might find themselves in first place. This ball is played up over the top, and now Nguyen, now playing more defensive. We'll find Autumn Simon, and then, up for Descharme, and Thomasak comes out. So now in the 82nd minute, at the conclusion of this game, we are going to just wrap it up, put it in a bow, and send it home. Isn't that right, Fish?
The passing's not bad from Muskegon. They're making some good passes. The Nationals are just playing a lot better.
Yep. It's pace, right? A lot of this is pace. Something I learned a long time ago is that, when you're uncontested, unchallenged, making a pass, not that difficult. It's when you're challenged and there's pace, a player coming at you. It's when fundamentals and speed of play are really important. As this ball is put in, Descharme makes a little turn, and it'll bounce out to Simon, and she'll take a shot, and that'll go wide. But speed of play is really something that it's hard to teach aside from being in a game. We can practice the technical fundamentals, Fish, against a wall. You can play with a friend. But unless it's in a real game environment against a very challenging opponent, it's hard to grow. And it's one of the things that as a coach, I would teach and encourage our program to play against the better teams, because I knew that even if we were to lose, the speed of play would help us grow. And in a game like this, and in a season like this for the Risers, this type of a game, these types of games will help them grow fundamentally when it comes to speed of play, and hopefully find themselves in a better position next year to be more competitive.
Yeah, they can watch and learn from this. And a lot of teams do, and a lot of teams do learn from this. And they might come out in their next game and win.
Well, yeah, it's possible. As that fire off in the distance continues to burn.
It's been burning for, what, an hour and a half?
Yep. Ball. I'll be played inside of the box, and it's right to Thomasak. 84th minute, going into the 85th minute here. Don't expect much stoppage time in this one.
They actually ended it early in the first half.
That they did. So we expect that to happen here probably once again. And a reminder, that at the end of this one, we will cut right out as I have to make my way down to Hurley Field, where Steve's at right now for the UPSL championship game. Well, good ball into Pulaski. Looks like Karam went down. And she's got a smile on her face, like, why didn't they get called? But in a 9-0 game, I don't know how much calls you're going to get now down towards the attacking third.
Well, they could have called that a foul if it was a closer game. They definitely questioned each other, but I think it was just them running for the ball, nothing in it.
That was Kennedy Fraser we just saw run across your screen. Threw that one in for the Nationals as the ball, good move, and put inside, almost found Descharm all the way through that traffic. Now Pulaski, she goes down, and she's staying down. She's slow to get up.
Yeah, hit from the knee.
Call that a Charlie horse. Yep, look as though I'd call that a Charlie horse, and she'll walk it off. I say throw some dirt on it, but this isn't a grass field, so throw some rubber pellets. And let's go.
There's plenty of those around here.
Yeah, just knee on knee, and we're now in the 86th minute.
You're still seeing the aggression from the Nationals, which is definitely a good thing, but it is 9-0, so they're trying to rest up some of their energy for the big game next weekend. Tomorrow week, actually.
Tomorrow week. I like it. Disarm shot blocked.
Do you ever use that?
I don't think I've ever used that in the existence of my life, but I do like what you just used.
It's very, I think it's very European.
That it would be. So now Sophia Nguyen, she's got a hat trick here this evening. Probably been told by the coaching staff to no more shots. It's Koscheck. Now the ball wide there to Frazier. Puts this one in, right to Nguyen, and she's going to take a shot, and she's going to score. Sophia Nguyen gets her 4th goal. In the 88th minute.
There's your 10, and there's number 4.
Did Descharm get a piece of that?
Yeah, it looked like she got a piece of it.
If that's the case, and that goes down as an I don't think that, because that would not be considered an assist. Would it, because it touched like that? I'm not an official scorer, but they might give that as an assist. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it looked like it possibly took a little deflection, not much. But they got their 10.
Yeah, she got a touch on it, so that's going to be an assist to Kaylin Descharm. As goal number 10 has now been scored.
It's on to next week now. And they have a big game that they need to win next week.
That they do. They have put themselves in a good spot, though, to come away and be in that secured second spot in this Great Lakes division. Is now here comes Muskegon Risers. They've really not gotten down in this side of the field at all this evening. There's a shot from distance will go right into the hands of Bellamon.
National defense definitely showing. I mean, it was a 1-on-3, so there's really nothing she could have done. Some of the Muskegon players were slow to get up the field, but she took a shot. It's good to take a shot to see what she has and how she can improve. And the Nationals are doing the same thing they've done all night, all evening, playing down. Another chance.
Yep, Teffin now. Yep, Teffin now earns herself a corner.
And that's what the coach wants to see, just them playing hard. I'm sure she knows they're not, I mean, they're playing hard, but if it was closer, they'd be playing harder, but she just wants to fight from them.
Ball will come in from Nguyen. Inside the 18, headed there by Lauren Turner and blocked, and now cleared up by the Risers.
And ending her again.
And that it does. Well, that is the final here at Swinehart Field here in Shelby Township, Michigan. The Nationals come away with a decisive and commanding victory, 10-0 here over the Muskegon Risers. For all the broadcast crew, production team here, the prep, the best in the business, alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Beskin. Now, Sam Fisher, my name is Jonathan Turner. For now, it's adieu. We'll see you here in just about an hour over at Hurley Field in Berkeley, Michigan for UPSL Championship. For everyone here at the Michigan Soccer Network, my name's Jonathan Turner. See ya next time.